Fortress of Lions will be the first thing we're getting into. The Fate is out. The Tesca is indeed out. Nice skin as well for both of them. But let's see what we get here. The first weapon going over to Godly already. The Scythe, got to see what he can do with it, though. Unfortunately, first weapon goes to him. He doesn't actually get first blood there, as Wess does strike first. But geez, Godly striking harder.
Already going hard. And I mean, this is the aggressions, particularly from Wess's side, that we saw in the BCX set as well, right? We're going to get so much back and forth action between these two. The offstage is going to be absolutely insane. Wess already throwing himself off, not finding the connecting hit. Doesn't get the recovery right there either. But Godly back on offense. Let's see what the edge guard looks like. Dare doesn't connect.
I want to see if Wess going to try to get more involved here with these boots over the gauntlets. Haven't got a chance to see the boots yet. The boots finally come out. All right. It's time to get involved. Now, this is the weapon I'm the most worried about because, yeah, the boots always leave you in a situation where it feels like a 50-50. Just fires the gun. Bro, I'm just going to do some magic right here. I don't care.
You want to see a trick? Let's go. Okay, Godly, first strike already. Pretty healthy on this stock as well. Wess looking for the reply. Picks up the gauntlets in hand, going boxing. Getting a little bit. Oh, goes for it. I love that move, though, right? Like, you're playing from a little bit behind. You might as well try to get something. You can pick up the stock, make it an even bout.
Slide charge off, reverse pile driver would have been absolutely insane to get right there, but wasn't able to. Okay, still, though, yeah, we're going to find it anyway, way up at the top, too. So, see if we can get a nice little weapon star. What does he decide to play with? It's going to be the boots. All right. Going to keep the boots going. Nice start right there, neutral air into the side air.
And look, this is exactly what I'm talking about, right? Aggressive chase dodges forward from Wess. He wants a piece of the action as much as he can get. Godly creating a little bit of space now. Wess still in advantage state. How does he get back? Uh-oh, watch this. Look at this. He's cutting this off early as well. I really like this, 2-3 hit string from Wess. Doesn't want to overextend, get reversal, and put himself in a position where Godly can just let it rock again.
Yeah, it's like a slow and surely getting some damage, but you're still getting put in the same bad position multiple times while leaving out like 15, 20 damage every time. That's very good for Wess, but yeah, Godly finally getting back to the stage right now. Godly really has not really been able to kind of counter back with these boots. The Wess boots right now, slowly but surely, as I said, just whittling away at Godly's life bar. Uh-oh.
Recovery, misses. Okay, we saw Sweat Beads online. Godly's fishing a lot for the Sares, but Wess is playing super up and down right now. This is where you kind of want to go for the end lights, but just like that, Wess flips the situation. He's up a stock.
Dude, he actually just end-lighted his way to a victory right there. Like, it's been nothing but just little hits here and there. Nothing crazy coming out from Wess. No long strings. Just going to continue to hold center stage, hold a stage advantage, and then, with one way into this stock. However, though, Godly now starting to fight back. He just needs to find one more solid hit. Sidelight Sair should be able to do it. Looks for the recovery. Not going to hit. Sair from the other side of the stage, not enough.
Okay, yeah, this is Sidelight Sair territory, though, especially on this side. Godly
there it is.
There. There's the stock. Godly makes this one back. Relatively healthy on last stock. He's going to cycle through weapons and go back to the side. I don't blame you. It's been working out wonders so far.
Right. Oh, yeah, they're dancing right now. Who's going to go ahead and start and get that first hit on this last stock? Not too much between them. I mean, they're pretty much neck and neck when it comes to this damage. A little bit more on Godly currently. Okay. Finding a couple hits here. Hold on.
Wess gets the cross up. Godly, just a couple nickel and dimes coming through. Not making a whole dollar quite yet, but Godly swaps it back over to the orb. Chase dodges in. Tries to get a little bit more action going. Dodges through by the skin of his teeth. Wess wanted to close that one out early, but will it cost him? Doesn't look like it so far. Doesn't connect with that first hit, but the recovery comes through. Godly already in red, and he gets the dodge wave, but he doesn't connect.
I like that. Yeah, he definitely just jumped away. Ooh, looking for the big jump out the corner. I like that idea, though, from Wess. Wess has just been dominating Godly with stage advantage and stage pressure the entire time. Godly's just not been able to get his footing on the ground. Finally does it here.
You got to watch if you overextend on the second air-to-airs from Godly, and he knows it, right? You see Wess just immediately getting at a disadvantage, trying to go for the counter hit. Godly unarmed, picks up the scythe again. What kind of advantage state can he find here? Weapon toss, reconnects with the throw. Wess pushes off stage, it's not enough. Next one, I mean, this could just be another end light to victory.
Oh, wow. Okay, that dodge back, definitely thought he was going to be able to get something crazy off that. Oh, okay, he almost jumped straight into it. This is down to the wire. Next big thing definitely
is just any light attack, right? Like,
truly.
So close. Godly, missed recovery, sends it all the way down, and Wess is going to get on the board first.
Wess finding that Sair at the most opportune time. Doesn't hit the platform, so no bounce. Just sends him straight to that bottom corner into the blast zone. What a way to fight back right there. Now I was talking about the fact that I was wondering what his boots were going to do. Those boots went crazy. It was a more slow developing game when the boots were in, or I guess on feet. I was going to say in hand, but on feet. And I just feel as though, just the way that he was being able to control the stage whilst with the boots was good enough to get this W on Godly. Godly just spending a lot of time here on the edge just like this, trying to find his way back to center stage, getting sent right back out, 15, 20 more damage being added up every time.
Yep.
He's got to figure out a way to claim some stage. He's got to claim some land.
I think it starts with the orb, right? That was pretty problematic for Godly in his first game. Only 169 damage in that first game, despite it being equipped for about 40% of that first game. A lot of really awkward positions, right? You're stacked on top of Wess. You don't get the end light. You don't get any type of get off me tool. So you're instead going for the side light in this position. But look at the legend swap that we have on the screen.
Dude, I love seeing this because it really feels like, you know, like the Smash 4 era of like, oh, I just lost Bayonetta.
Let's switch it over. Okay, all right.
Yeah. I'm just going to switch this bad boy over. So the Taros, I mean, always a popular pick, obviously.
I actually think it's really good for the aforementioned reasons, right?
Yeah.
Like the orb was not working out for Godly in that first game. So why not swap out, get a new weapon kit, and maybe see what you can make work here.
And he said it has been practiced up too, so this isn't just like a desperation Taros pick. Like he is playing Taros on a regular basis. Hopefully this does pay off for him right now. But as great as Taros is, because everyone does have a pocket Taros, that means most people have good Taros knowledge in the matchup. Still might not matter though. You get caught with a straight sig, it's just going to be curtains for you anyway.
Okay, Wess. Position, that was so perfect for first strike. I love the way that he's just drifting down, covering so much space, but doesn't pull the trigger until he knows Godly has nothing left.
GCD, like, yeah, to the side sig. Way out there, too. As well. There's no way he wasn't going to hit that blast zone. Even if he didn't, I feel like he was so far away, it didn't even matter. Godly, though, just need one good solid hit here as Taros. A down air, a side air could do it. But Wess is so good at just fighting his way back to the center stage. The side air from the middle. Taros power.
Hey, man.
Power Taros.
It's pretty good. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty good. There's the Taros pick working out for Godly. He's still playing from behind. He hasn't really claimed that strong of a lead yet in this set, but Godly, a quick three-piece off the stage, can't get the third one. Scoops him up. Playing the ground game once again. That's what Taros is known for.
Keeping it simple, but you really, that's what you do with Taros. You go for the B&Bs, some downlight sayers, you know. Try to go for a big sig right there. Small punish, though, here from Wess.
Yeah, and again, the spacing is just a little bit awkward. Wess is kind of piling on top of Godly, making it weird for some of these longer range moves to find their mark. Here's the offstage, trading some ground pounds back and forth. Wess is the one that gets the better end of that exchange. Oh, just dodge through recovery. I mean, why not?
Oh, he's big chilling right now. I mean, like, Godly's not even really swinging, but the Wess movement is very nice, so yes, it's good for him not to be swinging just haphazardly and then getting punished all the time. As of right now, there's nothing really coming out. He tried to get one stomp so far. Does swing for that downlight. He is struggling to find a hit here. Wess now, right back in the same position we've been seeing for a lot. Boots and Godly off the stage.
This is the tough thing about Taros, too. Despite having so much force and being able to get these KOs, look at how far that Sair sent, even from cross-court. Godly's moves are telegraphed. Godly's moves are a little bit slow. So if Wess can get Godly to press a button first, it's an easy whiff punish, and he's maintaining this lead still, TK.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
Explosive right there with the downlight into the ground pound. Gets him out of there, and we are right back into a one-stock game. Yeah, that lead came and went.
Let's see what Godly can do here. Off the back of the legend swap as well. Weapon throw covers the high angle.
Oh, recovery snapped right there, but doesn't matter.
Finally gets the gauntlets in hand, though, is Wess. See, Stomp. Remixed it a little bit, only gets a couple more hits. Now look at this, just bats him away unarmed. Wess able to pick up those boots, which has put in so much work for him in the prior game.
Ooh. I mean, yeah, Godly, even with a slight chance to try to get a recovery or a punish, it just goes to show you, mate, he's not expecting some of these options that Wess is throwing out. Okay, here we go. This is good, though.
Let's see what he does. Okay, back to the hammer, of course. Yeah, tries to go for the scoop, but it burns the dodge. Wess reverses the situation. Now it's off stage. Tries to go for the signature. Doesn't get too much more after that. Just like that, the damage differential is getting real close here. It's getting a little dicey. Off stage already.
Unarmed as well, too. He gets to unarmed here now. So Wess, look at, oh, I almost think he thought he didn't touch that wall, but no, Wess right back to the boost. The boosts have been the star of the show. A neutral light.
Oh my gosh, and once again, same exact situation. Wess covering the position. Sweat beads come through, weapon toss comes down to make Godly have to go high, and it's just another hit that comes through. Wess is up 2-0. This could be his first win over Godly.
Dude, he is absolutely walling Godly off, man. He's gonna have to like really tap into his inner European, man. Get your Christopher Columbus on, find some land. All right, brother, what's going on here? I need you to get some stage. I need you to go ahead and establish some pressure. He's not been able to do it so far because of the way that Wess is playing. Almost every single one of these stocks you're probably gonna see is Wess just chilling on stage, waiting for Godly to come back and then getting a hard punish. Except for right there, that was just a clean punish from Wess. But all the stocks so far have looked like this. Like Godly's trying to find place. You can't do that. You're denied access to the club.
Yeah, I'm with you 100%. Definitely explore a little bit. Try to find some land to plant your feet on, maybe establish some firm ground if you're Godly. The spacing has also been quite awkward as well with just how on top of Godly Wess is playing. And look at the score right now, 2-0 for Wess. A reverse 3-0 is in order for Godly to be able to advance to top 8 on the winner's side.
Right.
And we are back to the fade as well.
This would be major, as you said, for Wess. I mean, getting his first win for ever here against Godly. And Godly, as we talked to him earlier today, he said, I'm trying to get a W. I haven't won a LAN in quite some time. And Wess is like, well, I'm trying to make that true again. Put him in the losers. Only needs one more game here. Godly looking pretty good, though, at the beginning of this third game.
But is it enough? We don't know. God mode has not quite been activated quite yet. Ooh. But we do find a first stock. It's a good start for Godly.
It's a good start for sure, but he's definitely taking quite a bit of damage, so it is easy for Wess to try to even this back up. No weapon in hand just yet. This is a chance to, I think, there might have been the boost he would have. Wow,
my!
I don't need a weapon, actually.
He said, how about my fist? Brother, taste this. Let's see. Wess evened it right back up. And again, this is what I mean. Whether he has a weapon or not, he is just completely on top of Godly. It just feels like Godly's flustered in these spots.
Fighting with sweat beads and that, too. He's like, I don't need to go back down to the ground. I'm just going to keep putting on the damage. Nice. Okay, no air dodge in this time, but he's always there for the punish. Even if he misses his follow-up, he still positions himself well enough to get away and get himself a nice punish.
No whiff punish on Godly's side either. This is where Wess makes so much happen, though. Reverses the situation. Godly, no weapon in sight, a little bit awkward, or back online. But again, the game one, it really hasn't been doing a lot for Godly, so he just chucks it away.
Yeah. Okay, the movement. Once again, hold on. Godly has got, he's got to get himself back, into the driver's seat. Wow. Well, first down sneak right there is going to do it up.
It's getting in his head, TK. I'm nervous right now. Godly trying to regain some composure, trying to regain some momentum, but look at the damage already. He's in red. Wess, patient as can be, tries to just go for some normals, pushing him back off stage, rinse and repeat.
Nice, okay, getting thrown off that stage. That's definitely the turnaround you need right here. Looking for a side air. No, doesn't go for it. But he's able to get back up there, yeah.
Yeah, opts for the orb instead. And again, this is why you pick a legend like this. You get good confirms off of Sidelight Cider, but why not if you can just clip them right out of the sky, take your lead, and try to hold on to it for as long as you can.
Yeah, and always having like that Shoryu-esque. Oh, wait, oh my God, the damage. My man's getting clipped right now. Hold on, can Godly go ahead and finish his plate, though? That's what we need to see.
Yep, Wess touchdown on the soft platform, so it did reset all of his movement. Well, Godly tries to go for the GC and Light, doesn't get too much more, and actually loses the stock as a result. Wess has a shot to close it out in 3. You do not want to give Godly another opening.
Not at all, and this is this is really the weapon that's been giving him a lot of success too. These boots have been an absolute menace here for Godly. Another down stage, combos off of it. He's trying to send it fully.
Off stage,
Wait a minute.
Godly no weapon, Godly no weapon. No, you see it far side. Wess tried to flip it, didn't get too much more recovery, doesn't find its mark either, so Wess fighting his way back into this game.
Godly's really trying to fight his way back down right now, but
oh my gosh, he waited for the jump to Wess. Unreal. Unreal. Oh my God, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, off the backboard, he finds the throw necessary to stay in this game, but holy, Wess made him work hard.
And Wess he's got his hands covering his face, but I wouldn't even be so ashamed right there. He was just a little bit off on the spacing for, I think, that ground pound to really try to seal the deal. But like, look at the way that you're controlling the pace of this match. Like, you got Godly on his back foot the entire time. So I would not be too worried just yet. We got to see what happens at the beginning as we get to this game 4. But yeah, Godly finding very opportune down air. Go ahead and close it out. Like the neutral stake as well. Love those short use neutral stakes to really cover that space above and in front of you.
And look, I'm going to keep it a buck with you guys as we look at the statistics for this previous game. The orb is doing next to nothing in this right now. It is 79 damage once again. It's like under 80, I think, for the first 2 games that we've seen off of this Fate. Don't get me wrong, it worked out for Godly in the end there. The weapon toss secured him the KO to win that game. But if you are not leveraging the simplicity of the orb that can get you those KOs, then you're just playing a one-weapon game, and Wess is going to take that all the way to the bank.
Yeah, and it's kind of crazy that it's the orb that's the one that's like, because yeah, there is a simplicity to that weapon. As I think Sparky said earlier, this is like the closest weapon currently to like the sword, and you are just basically looking for kind of the same things. That's what you want. You want some sidelight stairs. He's like,
Godly heard me. He was like, all right, we got to do this. Let's lock in.
Let me show you what's going on here.
But as we say it, Wess evens up the damage just like
Oh
that.
my.
Gets the signature pickup off the left side. Godly goes way high to try to cover. Wess scouted it for miles. Still maintaining the advantage for just a moment longer. Pushes off stage yet again.
It's just Whip City right now for Godly. He's just not being able to call out Wess correctly and what he wants to do. Wess has been able to call him out correctly every time he tries to get back to the stage, though.
What's been the
Another
recovery pattern again? I think Godly goes high this time, right?
Yeah.
Because Wess has just been going for end lights to just reset and push back off every single time. Good on Godly to recognize it, but look at the damage once again. He's playing from behind.
It's the orb, too, again. I mean, as you...
Hang on,
Oh,
brother.
okay. I definitely needed that. I'm pretty sure that would have been able to take the stock, too, with the amount of force here. Wow, just swanton bombs that's there right there real quick. Not expecting him to come out there. Not expecting that reach either. Godly, the orb still has not been able to do a crazy amount, but he's got it back in his hand one more time. But we're inside light Sarah percentages, so this is fine.
Oh my gosh, look at the mix-ups from Wess, though. He is just going all over Godly, looking confused, keeping the head on a swivel for a second. Sidelight Sarah finds its mark, exactly what you need if you have the orb equipped.
Hey, gonna get rid of it and go for the Scythe now. And as you said, if we're only doing 79 damage that last game, then the Scythe had to do a bunch of damage because he did like 587, 47 altogether, something like that.
Yeah, close to 400 from that last game on the Scythe alone. So, I mean, look, it was a very, very close game in terms of damage differential, 511 total to 487.
Oh.
So Godly's got to make it count. Oh, off stage already. Hang on.
Again?
That was Sweat Beans. Godly closes this one. There's the stock. What a beautiful sequence from Godly. Starting to get activated a little bit.
He turned the God mode on just for a little bit. You know, he was like, here's a preview of the God mode right now.
We'll find out in game 5. Let's see what happens. Godly up a stock. Can he maintain it, though? Wess, the aggression starting to fade a little.
Uh-oh. Wess, though. You know, definitely don't want to count him out by any means. He may have just kind of got bodied on that stock, but he already did a decent amount of damage here onto Godly. So he's just looking for that final big hit there. And a lot of active inputs he's choosing too, so if he gets that, he can definitely giant swing behind him, just get the stock out the way.
Exactly. Godly did prime up that Scythe as well, so he does get to keep this one, keep a little bit of priority here. Weapon Toss gets the action started, a 3-piece as well, but Wess, the dodge out, GC doesn't get punished. Godly still in the driver's seat, though, and the weapon spawn so favorable for him. The weapon toss hitting him actually kind of messed up the sequence as well a little bit.
Yeah, I think it didn't pop him. It didn't allow him to pop up high enough for him to get the Sayer there, unfortunately. Both of them unarmed. Well, no, just Godly's unarmed right now. Now both of them unarmed, but we're going to go right back to the gauntlets. Let's see what we can do here.
I think this is high recovery from Godly again, right? Like, look at this positioning. As soon as Godly touches the wall, super high, wait for the platform, get yourself back on the ground and center. He's finding the land, TK.
Uh-oh. He's definitely, and look, it may have taken the Nina and Pensa Santa Maria to get there, but he's finding it, bro.
He's finding it for sure. We'll see. This is just a couple of light hits away from Wess finding this stock and making it a one-stock battle. But the damage is getting slowly out of reach. Okay, great counter hit from Wess, necessary to stay in it. And he can close this one out in 4 games, or will Godly begin to mount the reverse 3-0 comeback?
We're at the point now, too, where this is like, wait,
okay.
Oh my.
I got scared for a second.
Yeah, and if Godly, you know, if he got into panic there, he definitely got scooped up.
Godly's winner's bracket lies in the balance. Can Wess close this one out? Are the nerves getting to him?
Fighting. Godly has just got to find one good sidelight side air. That was the side air, but the next one, next sidelight side air should be able to do it here.
Especially from here, for sure. And Godly knows it. You see the Sarah off right away. Wess guarding the stage, he gets the ground pound, and he just closes it out in 4. That is unbelievable.
Wess just full sending it. He's like, I actually know you can't get back here. What a ground pound. What a way to get into this top 8. Wess will be our qualifier already. Winner's side for Championship Sunday.
Wow. Dude, all roads. And look, I mean, I was saying, I'm a Godly